The creative connection between Fernando Otero and Julien Labro has taken form in their collaboration under the name of Chat. The album contains compositions by both musicians, in which improvisation plays a major role, exploring countermelodies with their respective instruments, creating a solid soundscape. Otero and Labro complete each other's thoughts throughout Chat. Building up exciting textures and piercing melodies. Their symbiosis is evident from the very first conversational interplay between bandoneon and piano that drives the listener into a wide variety of colors and emotions. Grammy winner and Warner Music recording artist Fernando Otero is considered by critics as a composer who has created his own style, using elements of classical contemporary music and improvisational jazz, based on the tango as a primary language. He's also regarded as a virtuoso pianist, classically trained. He found his voice as writer-musician when, at the urging of one of his music teachers, he began to incorporate the sounds of his native Buenos Aires into his work. Otero has written music for orchestra, chamber ensemble, string quartet, choir, and solo instruments as piano, violin, and cello, has recorded 12 studio albums, and is currently performing his repertoire for piano and orchestra. In his recent album, From This Point Forward, Julien Labro talks about the music of Fernando Otero. Jazz, contemporary classical, or tango are genre labels far too cramped to encapsulate the music from the Argentine composer and pianist, whose composition From This Point Forward is featured on the record. Breathless fugues, opaque chord clusters, and circular grooves here have a tincture of tango, but the language has evolved into something much more risky. French-born Julien Labro has established himself as one of the foremost accordion and bandoneon players in both the classical and jazz worlds. His artistry, virtuosity, and creativity as a musician, composer, and arranger have earned him international acclaim and continue to astonish audiences worldwide. After graduating from the Marseille Conservatory of Music, Julien began winning international awards, taking first prize in the Coupe Mondiale and the Castelfidardo Competitions. After sweeping first place in the Marcel Azzola, Privat and Medard Ferrero competitions, Labro moved to the United States to further pursue his studies and musical dream. Otero and Labro recorded 2 hours of music in a warm and relaxed environment in New York City, in a playful mood, apparently both with the feeling of meeting an old friend after a long time. Labro searches for new themes and untried concepts, transforming and developing his creative ideas into new projects, being Piazzolla a major influence, and the reason why he picked up the bandoneon. Strongly lyrical as solo performers, Labro and Otero merge into a full and interactive musical speech, alternating rhythmical and melodic protagonism and quickly exchanging leading roles. The album probably derives its name from the word chat, which in French means cat, the way these two musicians call each other in their multilingual conversations. Or perhaps it's only a definition of their musical dialogue, the way these two artists face their work together, as an instrumental conversation.